Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reached out to Peter Obi, invite him to come work with him. Says election is over. Time for us to work together for Nigeria. Tinubu tells Peter Obi, Atiku, come on board. Let's work together. So, my lovely people, this is exactly what is happening right about now. And you cannot begin to imagine some of the things and areas and what has been going on. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is inviting Peter Obi. He says, since you have so many brilliant ideas and things that could work and make this country a better place, there are a lot of issues right now. Can you come and work with me? So this is part of what is happening. This is part of what is going on. And at the moment, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is inviting back those guys, they once had things together. Say, come guys, come, let's work together. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu shocked Nigerians. Invite Peter Obi over. Election is over. Come, work with me. Let's make Nigeria. Obi and Atiku had challenged Tinubu election up to Supreme Court, but their petitions were dismissed by the Apex Court as lacking merit. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and Atiku of the People Democratic Party opposition for the 2023 presidential election to come work with him. Obi and Atiku has challenged Tinubu in every way up to Supreme Court. However, with the animosity of problem currently facing the nation, in his Christmas Day address to Nigerians on Monday, the president said for the new year to yield all its good benefit to us as individuals and collectively as a people, we must prepare to play our part. The job of building a prosperous nation is not the job of the president, governor, minister, lawmaker, government officials alone. Our destinies are connected as members of this household of Nigeria. Our language, credo, ethnicity, religious belief, even when they are not the same, should make us work to ensure that we build this country together. In the new year, let us resolve that let's resolve that we are joined heirs to make Nigeria a commonwealth. We will work for the peace, progress, and stability of our country. I extend this call to my political opponent in the last election. Election is over. It is time for us to work together and build this nation for the sake of our country. Bring your ideas. Come, accept the call. Let's work together. We must let the light each of us carry, men and women, young and old, to shine bright, to illuminate our path for a glorious dawn. Leave whatever you have behind. Come, let's join hands, let's join forces and make Nigeria a better place. The plea has come from Tinubu to Peter Obi and Atiku. Joining hands, bringing your ideas to the table, putting it together will not just work for one, but it will work for every one of us, and Nigeria will be better off for it. It is important that we take this call as utmost importance and accept it to ensure we build this nation. So that's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu calling on Peter Obi, calling on Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and every opposition who has something to offer to come to the table. Said the time of trying to see whether, this will happen or that will happen is over. Everybody needs all hands on deck. Okay, basically saying all hands on deck. Come bring in your expertise. Let's see how we can make this work. So this is exactly essentially what's happening and why every single individual is beginning to say it is time, that we put our differences aside and we begin to ensure that we work together. Okay, and we put this nation in the right place and in the right perspective. So every single individual is beginning to see this nation and is beginning to see, what's happening. And we all want, we want our nation to be a better place. a safe haven where people do not have to travel out of the country for them to feel safe. Nigerians are going through a lot. Oh yes, people have gone through a lot and it's beyond words. I can assure you for free. So if there's any time in our history where every single one of us must contribute our part in order to make this nation a better place, the leaders that are telling us to make sacrifice, are they making sacrifice? Which of them is really making the sacrifice? They ask us to make sacrifice, but which of them is truly, sincerely, really making the sacrifice? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. That's the main question we should be asking ourselves. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So, every one of us must ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible, because it's about time. It's about time. Okay? It's about time. So it is important. What's happening right now is that, we can see for a fact, that people who, we thought, really means well for this country, most of them are just, are just like walking past and they don't care what's happening to Nigerians. Most of them, can't really be bothered, and, they just do their own thing. And it is very shameful that everybody, we just follow them through and thinking that most of them really have a heart for us and is working to bring this nation to a better place. If you look at the whole thing, you will see that indeed, okay, honestly, truly, sincerely speaking, Nigerians never really saw this coming. If there is any day or time, okay, where this nation, where things must work, it is now more than ever before, okay? Because Nigerians are leaving the country. Even with countries tightening their, immigration rules, Nigerians are still looking for ways. Do you blame them? No, everybody wants a place that works. Everybody wants something, some assurance, some hope. Everybody wants their children to be okay. Everybody wants their children to go to good schools. Everybody wants their children to go to good schools. They want health care, to mention but a few. There's a lot going on. So you can't just sit back there, an opportunity comes up and you just sit down there and you absolutely do nothing about it. So you can see that it is intense. And so our government must put things together. Otherwise, we'll be losing very good people. Do you know in the country now, we hardly have professional doctors. What I mean by that is, those who are specialists in their areas, because we've lost them to other countries. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.